How do you explain why you haven't been the same since that fateful November day when a death sentence was declared on the people of Tigray, on our families and friends in Tigray, by the Ethiopian, Eritrean, and Amhara regional regimes? How do you explain to your colleagues and your friends that your life has been turned upside down and that all we think about, all we watch, all we read, and all we want to talk about is the genocide being perpetrated on our families in Tigray? How do you describe heartbreak, disappointment, deep betrayal, endless sleepless nights, and helplessness? There aren't enough words. We've used up all the adjectives. We stand here, but a shell of our former selves. The collective pain has become too heavy to bear. The abandonment by the world, like a sharp knife, has cut us deep. We are scarred for eternity. We have come today to share our unbelievable story of 365 days of terror, 365 days of discrimination, 365 days of persecution, 365 days of extermination, 365 days of unspeakable rape and gang rape, 365 days of systematic starvation, 365 days of brutal torture, 365 days of cold-blooded murder, 365 days of the Tigray genocide. Today, on day 365 of the Tigray genocide, millions of Tigrayans in Tigray and around the world stand together as one. Together as one part of this interwoven community that is supposedly humanity. For 365 days, we kept waiting, we kept hoping, we kept believing that our shared humanity was enough for the world to save us from the death sentence that Ethiopian, Eritrean, and Amhara regimes had imposed on us on the 4th of November 2020. But to no avail. The UN, the US, and the UK have all let us down. It has the UN, the US, the EU, and the UK have all let us down. It has become tragically apparent that we Tigrayans weren't a valuable enough part of the community that is humanity. So here we are, a year on, and the genocide has taken a turn for the worse, with hundreds of thousands of Tigrayans all across Ethiopia being rounded up right now as we speak, being harassed, being abducted, being imprisoned, and sent off to concentration camps to be tortured and eventually murdered. Mukesh Kapila, a renowned expert on genocide, shared this private message he received from a Tigrayan in Addis Ababa today. Hello, it says, we Tigrayans in Addis are living in fear. Tell the world. They took my 68-year-old auntie. We don't know where she is. My mom escaped when many people arrested by dictator Abiy Ahmed. I'm afraid even to write. If they find out, they will literally kill me and my family. Please help. This is Ethiopia today. a fascist, genocidal, criminal regime exterminating Tigrayans all across the country. These mass arrests and mass murders are eerily reminiscent of those that took place right here in Berlin and all across Germany and Europe under Nazi Germany in 1938. Buchenwald, Dachau were some of those infamous concentration camps that today have become famous memorial sites and museums, with millions of visitors who walk away silently echoing those now empty and meaningless words, never again. But here we are again. Generations to come will talk of the Tigray genocide as one of which the international community, including Germany, approved of. Generations to come will talk of the Tigray genocide as one which the international community, including Germany, approved of. The advance of Tigrayan forces must stop, they say. They should not enter Addis Ababa, they say. How dare they? The hypocrisy is disgusting. We ask them, who then will save our families? Who then will save our people from the fascist, criminal, genocidal regime seated in Addis Ababa? Who then will ensure justice is served to the millions of victims of this genocide? Who then, if not those brave men and women who rose to the call that the whole world has turned a deaf ear to? If not the Tigray Defense Forces, who then? If not TDF, who then? Evidently not you. The world has clearly turned a blind eye and told us in unequivocal terms that they don't really care about us. I would like to appeal to the good people of Berlin and Germany as a whole by sharing this important message by Elie Wiesel, a Holocaust survivor and Nobel Peace Prize recipient. He said the following words: "We must always take sides. Neutrality helps the oppressor, never the victim. Silence encourages the tormentor, never the tormented. Sometimes we must interfere. When human lives are in danger, when human dignity is in jeopardy, national borders and sensitivities become irrelevant. Wherever men or women are persecuted because of their race, religion, or political views, that place must, at that moment, become the center of the universe. Tigray is the center of the universe for us right now. Ethiopia is guilty of a genocide, and the day of reckoning is upon it. The entire Ethiopian regime is guilty of genocide and must be held to account. They must not be allowed to get away with their crimes against humanity. Abiy Ahmed Ali, Demeqe Mekonnen, Ma'aza Ashkenazi, Sahla Work Zodi, Leah Tadesse, Dagmawit Moges, Daniel Kubret, Daniel Mekele, Burhanu Nega, Agenyo Tashagari, Ghetto Andargacho Tige, Belete Molla, Abraham Belai, Takele Uma, Mufriat Kamil, Beleni Siu, Gideon Timotheus. You are all guilty of the Tigray genocide. You are all guilty of the Tigray genocide, and you will not get away with it. We call upon the people of Germany and Europe to support our struggle for an end to the genocide. But I would like to go beyond this moment and say the end is here. There's no doubt about that. The fascist genocidal regime's days are numbered. With that in mind, I extend our call to those who are in positions and have special capacities to help us in our quest for justice for the victims and survivors of the Tigray genocide. Because true peace is not the absence of war, but the presence of justice. I call and say, justice for Tigray. Justice for Tigray. Say it with me. Justice for Tigray. Justice for Tigray. Justice for Tigray. Yes, and so that's it. Thank you. And Tigray Uwat. Tigray Uwat.